how does it feel? I know, Dorinda, you've done one of these seasons already, but you guys do get to break the fourth wall in this. You get to talk about your experiences, housewives. You can kind of acknowledge the camera people, the producers. Just how different is that? Is it more freeing almost?
Well, it's free for me because I didn't have to host this time. Hosting is a lot more, like a lot. I was so exhausted because they had to come beforehand and stay afterwards, and I was
Mm,
responsible for stuff. But it is nice to be able to break the fourth wall because you can kind of like, it allows the audience to see and understand kind of what we're dealing with while we're filming. Because the audience forgets that we're there with a whole camera crew with all kinds of people around us. It's not just you like secretly filming us. There's four cameras around us the whole time, which I think the audience loves.
oh yeah. And how about for you, Sonia? Is it freeing? Is there something that maybe you learned that you were really interested in just from other people shooting the shit with each other?
This fourth wall business, everything goes over my head. I was just happy to be back with my girls after doing Crappy Lake with Luann for 6 weeks. I realized, how close we all really are. And I had really, the last few years I filmed with Dorinda, we got so close, even though we'd known each other. And of
Hmm.
course, Ramona and I are just like family. Heaven
Yeah.
forbid I'll be in a hospital and she comes in and starts spoon feeding me and telling them to keep me on life support. I already put it in my healthcare proxy that I will not have her pull the plug. I don't want to be there with Ramona. So yeah, I was just so happy to be back with everyone. And the fourth wall, should I agree with Dorinda as far as like we're very close to the crew. They're family too.
Yeah.
We know these people for many years. And there were some things that happened on, I just would love to reference that. There were some things that happened when we were filming with some other housewives that I felt were so fake or just fake in the fact that not fake TV, them being fake about who they actually are and who I am.
Mm.
So that's the nice thing about just doing 6 days really intense and the crew's involved.
Also, too, I think it's very, when you see them, when you see us break the fourth wall and talk about stuff that is maybe the audience didn't know we're going through or felt at the time of who we are, it's humanizing for them.
Yeah.
They
Mm.
realize, and it's not always so easy for us. I always say this about the housewives, all of them. You have to be brave to do this. We are literally putting our lives out there, the good, the bad, the ugly, the beautiful, the happy, when the hair is all messed up in the back, when we're in our pajamas. So, yes, we make it look easy, but believe me, all of us have woken up saying, "What have I done?" And or it got cut out, or something didn't get
Mm.
shown to really explain the full story. No fault of anyone's other than time, but it
Yeah.
humanizes it a bit. It makes you realize that we're just people. We're not anything that special. We're not actresses. We're just people, and allowing you a glimpse into our lives.
To add to that, we've had big superstars, big actresses who do scripted, and they always say, I don't know how you ladies do it.
Right?
Because they're in a trailer, they have stylists, they're in the middle of a desert or in Canada, they don't have to make their bed, they're not doing their philanthropy simultaneously on camera, they're not doing their support of their favorite fashion designers on camera, like they're not raising their children and going through divorce on camera, they're real life. So they're
Yeah.
always like, wow, you girls really bring it real time.
I was gonna say, I also love seeing like all of you filming cameos and just do it all these like side hustles that you all have too that we're seeing more of. Just, I guess, now that RHONY original is no more, how different has it been for you? Like, how important are these side hustles now? And I know for
Yeah.
Sonia especially, you say like you kind of needed the original show. How are
Yeah,
you
I
faring
mean
now, I
the
guess?
hustle is real, and I know Dorinda works extra hard too. Um, I was shocked when I went from filming 5 months with my girls, my set of support
Yeah.
at work and personally, and then we would always have Thanksgiving and Christmas together, right? And we're
Mm.
New Yorkers, we really are here. So that was a shock to me. And then, obviously financially, I went from 23 episodes to whatever it is called.
Yeah.
Pause and pissed is what I say. But and then to be called an OG or legacy overnight, I was like, I don't like that. I think they are the new wives and we are the first wives, and I may be down, but I'm never out. So,
I like
I
that.
continued with the Sonja in Your City tour. Dorinda and I both go on appearances constantly. We both sell our Amazon merch and our t-shirts
Yep.
and our clips. And Luann has her cabaret. Dorinda's selling her bourbon like nobody's business. She just had a
Right.
tour at Bluestone, and I'm selling Sonja Sangria pretty well, but I'm getting some tips from Dorinda. I can always count on her,
And how about for you, Dorinda?
I don't know if it's the side hustle as much as I love to work. I've
Yeah.
never
Yeah.
not worked. I just am not an idle person. And I think it's more of just, listen, Bravo is an incredible platform. On the show, off the show. Once you're on the show, you are forever, known, right? It
Yeah.
just is. So to miss out on any opportunity would just be a shame. I love making money. So if someone comes to me, I mean, I did it the other night. Someone's like, we'll give you $5,000 to show up at our tiny store in Lexington. We're doing a pajama party for an hour and a half. Will you come? Sure, why
Great.
not? Like,
I don't even have to get dressed up.
remember, not Sonia, myself, Luann, Ramona, we didn't grow up rich. I started working when I was 14. I like
Yeah.
the hustle. I like the work. And as one of my friends says all the time, I am the Joan Rivers of everything. I will not pass up a good dollar, a good honest
That's right.
dollar. I will
As
be
you
like
shouldn't.
that until I can't do it anymore. I just love it all. Why not? Why the hell not? Who else
No,
is
I do it too.
so they can just
And
see you and give you a hug and take a picture? You're like, that's called
Great.
joy.
yeah, and nobody travels like us New York girls. So we
Fine.
all travel to
But
far
we
flung
all do our
places.
appearances together, and we're all going to 5 cities and 4 days or whatever.
Yeah.
It is fun, and then you get a paycheck at the end of it. Come on now.
You can't
I'm just
complain.
looking forward to another Ultimate Girls trip with the legends.
Right? Where to, though?
I'm
I
thinking
said Bluestone
Barcelona,
Manor.
Spain,
Don't
or
even
maybe
tease me something
Tuscany,
more
or
international.
truffle season in Tuscany. Truffle season in Tuscany.
So
How about
Tuscany or
Halloween?
Bluestone
How
Manor?
about Halloween season at Bluestone Manor?
Oh,
Right?
Bluestone is always epic and it's iconic and it's a part of the show.
Like
By the way, I'm back in the townhouse. My renters moved out. So, here I
Ah,
am back home again.
nice. Nice
I need
setup.
Dorinda to come over and help me clean out the basement again. It just keeps filling up. How does that happen, Dorinda?
Oh, I don't know. It is never endless. Oh.
And
I
for
tried to
Dorinda,
take out all of my Halloween decorations like 2 months ago to see what to go through. I had to just give up. I'm like, just shove them all back in and just hope for the best.
Yeah.
oh, you go all out. But I'm curious for you, especially Dorinda, which girls trip was the messier one? Now that you've been on 2 of them with 2 very different groups,
It just was so different because I had to host these girls and I had no idea going.
Right.
I was just like a cast member like the rest of them, but I really did come up with most of the activities and I was in charge of getting them motivated. And also too, you got to remember, I didn't know a lot of these other girls. So
Yeah.
Blue Matter is such a unique part of our show
Yeah.
that I don't know if some of the other girls kind of got it. So, I was like, wait a second. This is Bluestone Manor and it has, it is treated a certain way and honored a certain way. So in that way, probably the first one was more messy.
Yeah, because you're more protective about it all.
Because that's my house. You know what I
Yeah.
mean? This is my baby. Whereas this one, I could just sort of sit back and relax and enjoy it and just be part of a cast.
Yeah.
And you guys both just did BravoCon. I went as well. It was a blast. I'm just
Loved
curious
it in
how
Las
much.
Vegas. Loved
Right.
it.
I hope they do it again there. I was very happy it was there. But were you able to interact with the new group of RHONY? I know some of you did panels together. It
Yes.
seemed very nice as a viewer.
That's the thing. Like everyone was telling me, Sonja, you have to meet Brynn. You have to meet Brynn. And I can't keep anything straight, right? So I'm there and the executives are there and they're like, we're going to introduce you to Brynn. And Andy Cohen had even said on Watch What Happens Live, you need to meet Brynn. And I was just like, I don't really watch TV or any of these shows, including my own. I'm just like, I don't know these new wives. And so then I meet Brynn and there was some kind of instant connection during it. It was like, we really got along well. And then I thought, why don't we do an Ultimate Girls trip? Like some of the OGs with some of the new girls.
Right.
That could be fun because I just didn't know them at all.
Mm.
It's always fun. Listen, it's so fun just to BravoCon obviously is for the fans, but it's also for us because the Bravo world is such a unique world, right? And when you're
Yeah.
in, you're sort of all just kind of connected by this thing, whatever that thing is. So just, and I know that everybody would love to think that there's this thing like we don't like the new girls or we did that. We have nothing to do with that. This is just a new show with new girls. So of course we're happy to see them. And I, spent some time with Uba and I saw Sai and I
Don't forget the
absolutely
Dubai
happy.
girls. You and I are both very good friends with all those Dubai girls. Because you
Mhm.
spent a lot of time in London, and I've spent a lot of time in Europe too.
Just with the
Mm.
dinner at Casa Cipriani the other night with Carolyn Stansbury,
Yeah,
so there's always this wonderful connection. I mean, I knew Carolyn from London from years
right.
ago. To just see everyone because we have a shared experience that we
Yeah.
only really understand, right? No one,
Yeah.
What about Andy Cohen's baby shower in California?
that was
We were all together.
Right, that was the crossover event of the century there.
it was, yeah. So, you are always happy to see a fellow warrior.
Right.
And I know, Crystal from Beverly Hills said some of the New York women were rude to her. She didn't name names. She also didn't say which cast. I think she said both. I'm
She
just
said
curious.
both.
Really?
Yeah, she said both casts. Did you have any experiences like that? Obviously not, you don't have to name names either,
No.
or does that surprise you to
Crystal,
hear?
Crystal just texted me yesterday when you're coming to LA, so it wasn't me. I love
Wasn't
Crystal, it
me.
wasn't me. Let me just put that out there.
It wasn't me. Some people say I snub them. Like it comes up every once in a while because I'm just in my own world and I'm very, I'm kind of a recluse. So when I do get out, I'm kind of a recluse. So when I do get out, I'm kind of awkward.
Mm.
So I don't know. I don't think it was me this time.
This time. And lastly, another BravoCon moment, I think, Sonia, was you just shocking everyone with your Viking stories. How is that going now? Is he still in the picture? Have you seen
Yeah,
his
it's been 8
face?
months. I think the shocking thing is that Dorinda mentioned this earlier. We're both, we had kids at home and home, several floor homes to manage and filming 5 months. So it's hard to even focus on being with one person in a relationship. So now my daughter doesn't want me dating like 20-something-year-olds anymore. And so I met this 40-something-year-old guy and I'm
Nice.
really enjoying my time with him. And it's already been 8 months. It's been hard though now that the house isn't rented because he's out on the island. And he gets 2 days off a week. So I have to figure that out, you know.
Well, I wish you luck there. And
Yeah.
thank you both for your time. Like I said, I
God,
can't
we're
wait to
so
see the
happy
rest
you
of the
enjoyed
season.
it
It's
so
so
much.
good. It's so good.
I'm glad you love
Happy
it.
holidays.
Thank you, you too. Bye.